We've got some breaking news to discuss that directly impacts Grand Theft Auto 6's release date. We'll be talking about what's going on and more all in this video today. So one of the things we've been discussing over the last couple of weeks and months is whether video games would try to be avoiding Grand Theft Auto 6's potential release date. And we've seen a lot of that lately, where essentially all games are starting to come out either in the summer or early September, but you're not seeing a lot of games commit to like mid-October or November, because that's traditionally when Rockstar release their titles, and it's when we expect Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out. And for the longest time, one of the games we thought was interesting was Borderlands 4, because it comes from the same umbrella company as Grand Theft Auto 6, their same publisher and parent company, Take-Two Interactive. And Borderlands 4 was supposed to come out on September 23rd, but now it actually has a new release date. And that has been revealed by the head of Gearbox, who creates Borderlands, Randy Pitchford, who made this announcement earlier today.
The game is awesome, the team is cooking, and so the launch date for Borderlands 4 is changing. We're moving it forward. The launch date is now September 12th. What? This never happens, you guys. This never happens. We're moving the launch date forward. You're gonna get Borderlands 4 earlier. Yes, and I know a lot of you are wanting to learn more about Borderlands 4, and so I've got some other exciting news. Check our partners with Sony PlayStation and 2K. We've got a State of Play coming up imminently. Check those channels for details. It's gonna be awesome. We show you more about the game than you've ever seen before, and we are pumped. So, from me to you, Borderlands 4 is launching earlier in September.
So Randy is right. That never happens. In the world of video game development, video games are never coming out early. That just never occurs. And in this instance, Borderlands 4 is now coming out several days in advance. Instead of September 23rd, it's now September 12th. And the only thing I can think of here is that this has to do with avoiding Grand Theft Auto 6 in some way, shape, or form. Because otherwise, why would you go out of the trouble to sort of release a game 10 days earlier? Yes, it's coming out on a Friday now instead of on a Tuesday, but you're still within the same month and you're still within 10 days of each other. So I don't know what's going on here unless it has something to do with Grand Theft Auto 6. And again, the word on the street is that that's going to be in mid to late October to early November. So is Borderlands 4 trying to give itself even that much more time in the spotlight before GTA 6 arrives? It certainly feels like that might be the case. And it's interesting because, again, other games are doing this, and you're starting to see September becoming ultra packed with huge titles, all just trying to avoid Grand Theft Auto 6. Now, of course, there's other theories out there. One of those theories is to avoid another first-person shooter coming out called Marathon, developed by Bungie. But again, I still think that even if that was part of the plan, the other addition to that would be, hey, it kind of gets us even further away from GTA 6, and I think that's exactly what Gearbox and the team at Borderlands are doing. Now, in the post on social media that Randy Pitchford put out, he said that they have to move it, and this raises, again, a lot of questions about the pending release date of GTA 6, which, if there's any people behind the scenes that know when that game is going to be coming out, you would think it would be other video game developers, and certainly ones that, again, fall under the same umbrella as Take-Two Interactive, like Borderlands and Gearbox does. Now, if Gearbox and Borderlands are announcing this now, I don't think it necessarily means that Grand Theft Auto 6 is imminently about to release a second trailer and tell us the release date, but this announcement is certainly raising eyebrows for a lot of people in the community, and GTA 6 fans are wondering if someone behind the scenes knows exactly when this game is going to be coming out. And again, we likely are going to have to hear from Rockstar by May 15th. Again, that is the date of Take-Two Interactive's earnings call, where they have to update their pipeline for their investors. Now, before we move on to our next topic, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, G2A, and their spring sale, which is currently going on right now. So if you guys are interested in picking up some of the newest games out like Oblivion Remastered or Kingdom Come Deliverance, or you're just looking for some extra money in Grand Theft Auto Online via some shark cards, check out my link in the description and you can take advantage of some special bonuses, discounts, and sales that are going on right now. Now, speaking of Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto 6, Trailer 2, and a release date, we actually need to talk about some more information coming from a former Rockstar Games developer, Obi Vermeij. We've talked about him on the channel a lot. He's very active on social media, providing sort of cool details and some insights, and he particularly was chatty on social media the other day because it is the 17-year anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 4, which released on April 29th, 2008. It's honestly one of my favorite Grand Theft Auto games, one of the best titles of all time. And he talked about Grand Theft Auto 6 and responded to a handful of questions on that subject. And he was talking about how Grand Theft Auto 4 was almost delayed again, saying the original release date was October 16th, 2007, in time for Christmas. We made the decision to delay the game in July 2007. Only at that time did it become clear we were going to miss the deadline. I'm guessing decision day for GTA 6 will be similar. Fingers crossed for Take-Two's August earnings report. Before you ask, I have no insider information. But what we can gather there is that Rockstar does seemingly wait until the very last minute. I mean, from July to October, it's only a matter of months before they said, shoot, we got to delay this game. Now, at that point in time, I don't know if they had already announced the original release date and then had to go back and say, hey, actually, we got to push it to the spring. So in this case with GTA 6, it might be a little bit different. At least those same conversations are probably happening behind closed doors. But regardless, Rockstar does like to wait until the very last minute, and it looks like the same thing again will happen here for Grand Theft Auto 6. And what about a second trailer, you might ask? Well, Obi Vermeij believes that he thinks Rockstar shouldn't release a second one. He said, also, if it was my call, I wouldn't release any additional trailers. There's more than enough hype around Grand Theft Auto 6, and the element of surprise is going to make the release only bigger as an event. And this is where we disagree. I think trailers are so cool. I think trailers hype people up more than anything because they get to taste and experience little bits and pieces of the world and get you excited to say like, hey, when the full game comes out, I can't wait to go explore that, or I can't wait to go check out that area. So I hope that Rockstar gives us more trailers soon. And then Obi Vermeij answered some questions from a couple of people. This one person said, your insights are always so amazing. Why drop features to make it next gen? And going by the same logic, what do you anticipate gets dropped from 5 to 6 for console generation leap? And he said, it's all about development time. Anytime we spend on those old features, we could spend on the rendering engine, optimization, natural motion, and making everything better. I don't think Rockstar has to make the same cuts for GTA 6. They have a much bigger team and a lot more time. GTA 4 only took 3.5 years. And again, I can only imagine the size of the team that is working right now on Grand Theft Auto 6. It's got to be thousands of people. So it'll be very interesting to see what that number is at the end of the day. Another individual asking, what would you like to see back in GTA 6 that was in Grand Theft Auto 4? Him saying, I can't think of anything specifically. I think GTA 6 will probably have the most features from 5 and 4. And last but not least, someone said, I fear that despite them having so much time between GTA 5 and GTA 6, that ultimately development was restarted in 2018. Which is sad to think that those extra 5 years after GTA 5 were lost on a different version that we might not see or find out about. And he said, as I understand, 3 studios, North, San Diego, and India, all worked on GTA 5, and then all worked on Red Dead Redemption 2, and then all moved to GTA 6. I don't think there was an abandoned version of GTA 6. Yes, I think there will be some beta things and ultimately cut things from the game, but I don't think there is an abandoned version per se, and I think Obi Vermeij agrees here. So anyways, on the 17-year anniversary of Grand Theft Auto 4 releasing, we got some crazy good news that could impact the release date of Grand Theft Auto 6 and could sort of double down on the fact that it is still likely going to come out this year in fall 2025, as all signs point to sort of mid to late October or early November, traditionally when Rockstar released games in the past. So let me know what you think about everything we discussed in those comments down below, as well as Obi Vermeij's statements on social media as well. If you guys did go to enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel, and be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.